Yeah, good morning, everyone. So we are seeing some bounce back in the international market, specifically US. We That was mainly driven by the producer price index, which came bit lower. But the key figure which will be coming today, that is consumer price index. The expectation is that it will be coming down. It will be coming at somewhere at around 0.2% month-on-month increase, whereas the last month it was 0.1% decline month-on-month. And also year-on-year, it will be showing 3% growth, whereas last month also it was 3% growth. So the key thing to watch now is that they have to run on a fine line these data, mainly because any excess inflation which comes, then it can have an impact on rate increase, a rate cut, which may be coming in September. Or if the inflation comes down quite low, then quite possible that market may take it like the economy is going into recession. So it has to run on a fine balance, and that's why this data becomes quite crucial for near term. What we see that since the rate has been kept at a higher level by the Fed, the slowdown has to come. The best scenario for the US or the economy will be, though there is a slowdown, but it doesn't fall into recession, and then over a period when the interest rate comes down, then again they can chart out the growth plan. So that could be the best scenario, but if any excess happens, then can have some negative impact. So going forward, slowdown is imminent, means can't be avoided, and will be coming uh, in the US economy. But apart from that, if we see US market, apart from that, if we see the Asian market are also taking positive clue from the the international market. Japan is showing marginal gain, whereas Hong Kong and China markets are a bit subdued, but other markets are showing positive trend. Commodity also, the iron ore and steel prices are showing negative trend. In fact, iron ore is at 3-month low and steel is over 52-week low, maybe around 2-year low. So steel and iron ore are indicating some softness, which is mainly driven by China. And apart from that, the other commodities are a bit stable today, not showing a major gain or loss. Aluminum has shown some positive trend. So overall, seems we had seen good correction yesterday. So we'll be seeing, looking at the international market, we may be seeing some positive trend in the morning hours. But need to be careful because we will be having tomorrow holiday, and we'll be going for this CPI data, which is crucial. So after opening, we may not see very run up in this market. If any great move comes, then towards the end it can have some softness. So now I'll request technical team to take up from here.
Yes, sir. Very good morning, all of you. So, talking about Nifty first, we are seeing a very range bound move in Nifty. Although the range is on the higher side, the upside range is at around 24,500, which is its 20-day moving average, and the downside range is 24,000. So, from at least 7 trading days, where we are seeing the similar range, where the support point is 24,500. Sorry, the support point is 24,000. So, talking about today. Nifty is expected to open a flattish note, or we're witnessing a range bound move in today's session as well. The immediate resistance for Nifty for the intraday basis is placed at around 24,200. If that is broken, then we can expect the 24,270 to 24,350 levels. But any big rally will be seen in Nifty only after closing above 24,500. Whereas the downside support for Nifty is currently placed at 24,060 and 23,970. which is the a 50-day moving average. If we see a closing below this, then Nifty can further fall toward 23,600 as well. Talking about Bank Nifty, a similar move was seen in Bank Nifty as well. In yesterday's trading session, Bank Nifty has shown some strong profit booking. Plus, there's a negative average crossover as well in Bank Nifty. The immediate support point for a Bank Nifty is currently placed at 49,770. If that is broken, then 49,540 can also be seen in Bank Nifty. Whereas the upside resistance for Bank Nifty is currently placed at 50,300 and 50,770. Talking about Fin Nifty, closed at around 22,700 levels. So the upside the resistance is at 22,950, followed by 23,170. Whereas the downside support for Fin Nifty is currently placed at 22,560 and 22,440. Again, we feel it's a very stock specific market. Every day, new sectors they hold a new sector, and then that's moving a little bit. But we request everyone to trade with strict stop losses. Right now, we are liking Biocon can be bought for a target of 360 by keeping a strict stop loss of 332. We have already initiated a buy call on this. We request everyone to trade with strict stop losses today. That's all from my side. I request Nirav to take the call forward.
Yeah, thank you, Ayush. On the derivative front, see, basically, most important is the data, and even when the market was light, we saw a fall yesterday. So that's an anomaly. Because of that, we have seen the PCR fall quite a lot, while the VIX did not increase that much, and 24,000 level hasn't been breached yet. So more or less, we can see a bounce coming in soon again, with 24,000 being the base area, and that should be your stop loss on the for longs on the medium term perspective. Um, the PCR, as I said, has come down. It is near the oversold zone. So definitely we can see some bounce back up to the 24,400, 24,500 odd levels for Nifty. More or less 24,000 to 24,500 is the range for Nifty for the last 8-10 days or so. And it should continue to be this range for the next few days, with a lot of call built up seen around the 24,500 levels. Now that holds the highest call base for Nifty. So that becomes a strong resistance on the upside. So yeah, you can trade with strict stop losses, and for today at least we expect 24,300, 24,350 to come in with the light open interest that Nifty holds. From the stock specific front, we expect most of the stocks, at least from the banking space, to do well. It has been near the selling area for most of the last 10 days, and some shorts are built in as well. But Bank Nifty is near a support of 50,000 levels. So there is the highest put base is around 50,000. So more or less, we expect a good bounce from current levels, which can take the Bank Nifty up towards the 51,000 odd levels, which can in turn see the stocks in Bank Nifty move up as well. So yeah, look out for the same. So that's it from my side. I'd like to ask the fundamental team to take over, please.
Good morning. On the result side, Max Financial Services result is below expectation. APE grew in a healthy manner at 30%. However, VNB growth was at just 3% as margins declined from 22% last year to 17%. This was mainly due to a sharp increase in the share of ULIPs. VNB came 20% below estimates. So that's why we are neutral in the near term. Indiabulls Housing Finance result is okay. Profits and AUM have remained flattish since many quarters. However, since last couple of quarters, we are beginning to see some increase in growth rate, which should continue. Company has been running down its legacy book, and hence the overall AUM growth remains subdued. But that will change going forward. Asset quality remains stable. We remain positive. Muthoot Finance result is marginally below expectation. Loan growth was healthy at 11% sequentially, 25% year on year. This was mainly because of increase in gold prices. Credit cost came higher than expectation, and that's why profits were 8% below estimates. We are neutral on Muthoot Finance. Manappuram Finance result was in line with expectation. Overall numbers were flattish on sequential basis. And on YOY basis, AUM grew by 21%, while profits grew 12%, as provisions remained elevated, especially in the MFI segment, where credit cost uh, in previous quarter also it was high at 5.8%. This quarter it came at 6.1%. And management has guided that such elevated provisioning would continue in the microfinance subsidiary. If we look at tonnage growth in gold, that has been stagnant for Manappuram since many years, and so entire future growth will remain dependent on the movement in gold prices. Because of the stress in the overall microfinance industry, we remain neutral on Manappuram in the near term. However, from long-term perspective, we are positive. Thank you.
Good morning. On the results front, eClerx results are broadly in line with the expectations. The dollar revenues have grown on a constant currency basis by 1.6% sequentially at $93.3 million. EBITDA margins have come in at 21.3% versus expectation of 22%. Margins were mainly affected by some senior management hirings and overall wage hikes taken during the quarter. Stock trading is trading at 22 times 1 year forward earnings, and we have a long term positive outlook for the company. Secondly, Nika also reported his numbers and they were below expectations. Revenues came in at 1746 crore, which was which was a growth of 23% year on year. EBITDA margins were flat at 5.5% sequentially. We have a neutral rating for the stock. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, good morning. Hero Motors results is marginally below expectations, but if we look at the quarter on quarter and YOY numbers, then result is improving. Revenue from operations grew by 6.6% QOQ and 15.7% YOY. EBITDA grew by 7.4% QOQ and 21% YOY. EBITDA margin came at 14.4% versus expectation of 14.9%. PAT is marginally below expectations, and we will provide the outlook post the con call. Thank you.
Yeah. Apart from this, yesterday GPT Healthcare announced their result. The results were a bit lower than our expectations, as in the last call itself, management has guided that this quarter will be impacted because of the election and bit heat wave. These are more of a local hospital, so have a larger impact as compared to the bigger hospital, which cater to very large area. But coming second quarter is seasonally strong quarter, and we need to get a view on the second quarter performance from the management. In this quarter, the utilization declined, but ARPOB, that is average revenue per day, had shown quite a good improvement of around 8% year on year, which we feel, if sustained, can be a good positive for the company. Overall, seems like we had seen some movement before the results, so there could be some profit booking, but overall outlook for the looking at the valuations and the company outlook seems positive in the longer run. Apart from that, if you talk about Emcure Pharma, which is got recently listed, the results had shown improvement. Both year on year grew by around 17%. EBITDA margin came in at last improved quarter on quarter, but remained flattish year on year. If we talk about the performance in this quarter was mainly driven by Sanofi tie-up, which they had done and started selling cardiovascular drugs, which has supported the domestic business. And also Canada, they had done some smaller some acquisitions earlier, which has incorporated in the results, and that is also showing into the results and showing growth. Apart from that, if we talk about the futures, in last 2-3 years, company has invested a lot of money in expansion of the project and also increased the number of MR from around 4,000 to 5,000. So company expect this to get materialized and start generating results in the coming period, and which can act as a positive for the company and can help to improve the margin, which has come down in last 2-3 years. So outlook from here for Emcure Pharma looks positive. That's all from us. Now I'll request commodity team to take up from here.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. So in today's session, we might witness some profit taking in precious metal. Gold, we are expecting prices to test 70,200 on downside. So for trading purpose, one can initiate a sell around 70,600, 650 levels and maintain a strict stop loss of 70,950. Again, 70,200, one can initiate a buy for a pullback, maintaining a stop loss of 70,000. And in silver, prices are expected to consolidate from 80,200 to 81,500. So consolidation prices could trade sideways in this range. And in metal front, copper, one can initiate a buy around 782 and maintain a stop loss of 775. On upside again, prices are expected to test 790, 92 levels. And in zinc, one can buy around 250, 450 and maintain a stop loss of 253. A pullback till 258 is expected, whereby profit taking is advisable. Aluminum looks positive. Buying around 215 is recommended with a stop loss of 213. And on upside, it is expected to test 218. In crude oil, yesterday we had witnessed a correction of profit taking since the prices had rallied from 6,000 odd levels to 6,600, and some profit taking was expected. So for trading purpose, one can buy around 6,600, 65.80 and strictly maintain a stop loss of 65.30. Again, on upside, 6650, 6700 is the area where profit taking is advisable. And for trading purpose, one can also initiate a sell around 6680 and maintain a stop loss of 6750. And in natural gas, we are expecting prices to test the support area at 178, 175 zone, and buying should be witnessed from these levels. Prices are expected to test 188, 190 on upside. So after 180, 190 is breached, we might see fresh buying in the counter. Else, prices are expected to consolidate from 175 to 190 levels. So that's it from us. Thank you very much.